than on top of the world. A lot of people say the Bulls should have brought everybody back. They should have tried for that 7th championship. Here's why I disagree. I don't think the Bulls could have given any more than they already gave. When you have such a storybook ending, you win 3 straight championships, you have a perfect, flawless record, I don't think that you have anything else left in the tank. Now, I'm not saying that these players didn't have anything left in the tank and they couldn't have done it. But I think that this thing called it quits at the most perfect moment that it could have. Because what happens if Jordan goes for the 7th championship? What happens if they make it to the finals, which they probably would have? And then they get destroyed by San Antonio and David Robinson and Tim Duncan. For Micheal Jordan's legacy, this thing ended the way it needed to end. The Bulls gave the world a storybook ending. You don't take that chance on championship number 7. Because, let's say they make it to the 7th and Jordan loses. Now what? You go out on top. You go out on top. I know Jordan mentioned in the documentary he would have loved to have tried, but I think sitting back and looking at it, I think Jordan's happy with 6 for 6. Considering that is one of the biggest arguments as to why Micheal Jordan's the GOAT. Never lost in the finals. 6 finals MVPs, 6 championships, 6 rings, 6 trophies. So simply put, my takeaway, Micheal Jordan gave us the happily ever after for the Bulls dynasty. The Last Dance documentary was incredible to watch. It was incredible to study. It was incredible to get to talk to Paul Westphal. This whole experience of this whole Last Dance has been just incredible. If you have not seen the documentary, I encourage you to definitely go watch it. There were a lot of things that I had no idea about. A lot of really good stories. And the timeline is about the only thing that was a little hard to follow. The way it was set up, it was the 1998, the last season of the Bulls, and it would sometimes start episodes with that one or end episodes with that one, and then it would go back into the early days of Michael, the early days of Rodman, Pippen, and so it kind of does jump a little all over the place. But incredibly well done. It gave you a unique insight to not only the life of one of the greatest players to ever walk the earth, but the life of what it takes to make a championship team and how difficult that is. I think this documentary highlighted several key components to that championship team as well. It gave Phil Jackson really the recognition that we all have talked about giving him, but now officially gave him. We gave Scottie Pippen the moment that he deserved, the respect he deserved. It allowed us to see stories from Horace Grant, John Paxson, Steve Kerr that you would have never have heard anywhere else. So thank you to Micheal Jordan for releasing this footage too, and for sitting down and doing the documentary willingly. Incredible. This experience has been a blast. I will forever remember this episode of The Locker Room. I've spent over 51 hours roughly between the Micheal Jordan Last Dance documentary and the Micheal Jordan LeBron James debate, which drops next week. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed doing it. I hope you enjoyed listening. Continue to write in, continue to comment, continue to tweet at me, email me, Facebook, Instagram. I love it. I've been getting a ton of notes, a ton of excitement for this episode. Thanks again to Jason for helping me connect with Paul Westphal and getting that audio to me. Thank you to The Last Dance for putting on such an incredible show and really giving us something over the last 5 weeks that has been something to look forward to. And make sure that you mark your calendar. Micheal Jordan LeBron James debate with commentary from Paul Westphal again Along with Paul, I'm going to have a couple in-studio guests that will give me their opinion on the greatest of all time. I have asked a lot of you to write in and let me know who you thought the greatest of all time was. So I'm going to be reading a couple of those on air next week as well. And come prepared to listen to a detailed argument on LeBron versus Jordan. I've been collecting data, been collecting stats. I've had a lot of you write in and send me stuff as well. It's going to be a very unique episode that you will not want to miss. Once again, I want to thank you all for listening today. Make sure you hit that link, like, subscribe, leave comments. Be ready for next week's episode of Micheal Jordan versus LeBron James. And until next time, I'm Jacob Courtwright, and this is The Locker Room.